Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new video on the channel. Today, what we are going to be doing is installing a carbon fiber custom steering wheel on my friend's 2021 Model Y. So in this box, I have a steering wheel from Evbase. It is the glossy carbon fiber with the white perforated leather. Of course, I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. And if you guys want a discount, you can use code SHOCK to get a discount on the steering wheel as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this steering wheel. So I'm actually gonna have my friend come on over here, and we're gonna open this up. So this is the box that it came in. Let's go ahead and open this baby up. So the only thing that it comes with here, as you can see, is the steering wheel. There's really nothing else in this box, I don't think. Yeah, absolutely nothing else in the box. So we've got the white perforated leather on both sides, and then you've got the carbon fiber here and here, and it is a flat bottom steering wheel as well. And then this is the plug for the heated part of the steering wheel. Funny story is I have had one of these steering wheels a long time ago, probably a year and a half ago. And when I had that one, you actually had to do all this wiring yourself and do it custom because the heated part in the Tesla steering wheel was new at that time. So I am glad that now when you're ordering these steering wheels, they're coming ready, just like this, ready to plug and play, and the heat works right away. So let's go ahead and go over all the steps and how you install the steering wheel. All right, guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is get in the car here. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning off. I'm gonna open up the trunk, and I'm also going to go into safety and do power off. Okay, so I did power off. I'm gonna go into the trunk here, and we're gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna pull this up. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is take off the negative terminal on the battery. All right, guys, so I've got a 10mm wrench here, and we're gonna find negative. So we got negative, this one's positive. We're gonna take the negative off here. So that's loose. I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm just gonna put a microfiber right here so nothing touches it all and that stays disconnected. Next up, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come into the back seat here. Now also one thing that you wanna do, because most of the stuff is electric, just leave all the doors open, leave all the windows down so you don't have to like plug the car back in. But next up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into here, and we're gonna take the seat up a little bit. All right, guys, so coming into the rear seat, basically on the Model Y, all you do is you put your hand right under here and right under here and just pull up. On the Model 3, there is a little tab that you have to like push, and then you can pull up on both sides, but on the Model Y, you just pull up and it comes out. So the reason why we're actually pulling this up is if you come under here, over here, there's a connector right here. And this basically disables all the power to the car. So this is gonna make sure the airbag doesn't blow up in your face when you're taking it off. So all I'm gonna do is push this that way and then push like that. And then boom. No power at all going to the car. Just like that. So now the car is safe to work on. All right, guys, so next step, we're gonna take off the airbag. So to do that, you're gonna want a smallish screwdriver, maybe even a little smaller than this one. Flathead, I find, works the best, but we also have a normal one here as well. But there's a hole here and there's a hole here. There's two holes. You're gonna wanna take the screwdriver, and instead of putting it in this way, put it in this way. So you're gonna kinda wanna go like this. So I'm gonna take the screwdriver, put it in. There we go. Okay, so I hit it. It's a little tiny like spring or little metal clip that basically holds the airbag in. And then I'm just gonna do the other side. Boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's it. Airbag's out. There's a little plastic push that you have to push here, and then it comes out. So I'm gonna put the airbag over here for now. And then what we're looking at is basically to take this off, all we have to do is there's a connector right here, and I'm gonna pull on the connector while I push up on these clips, or push down on that one and push up on the one on the bottom. And next, what we have to do is take off this bolt right here. So we have a bolt that holds on the steering wheel. Guys, so we've got a few options here. What I'm using is a 10 millimeter Allen socket here. And that's basically gonna go right into there to come out. I would like a bigger breaker bar, and I do have one down there. I have just like a torque wrench that I sometimes use to take the stuff off. But first I'm gonna try this smaller one that I have. Oh, okay, there we go. She is broken loose. Now you wanna pay attention to where the wheel was, so I try to get it as straight as I can. So then we put the new one on straight and it'll all be the same. What I would actually suggest, and what I should have done, is I'm gonna leave this nut in here, just a few threads, and that way you can rock the wheel back and forth, and boom. Because the reason why I did that is basically, if the nut wasn't on there and you were trying to pull it, you could yank it off and hit you in the face. Or there's some, I don't remember what it's called, but there's some sort of coil thing in the steering wheel, or in the steering column actually, that can come out sometimes, and you really don't want that to come out. Boom. Yeah, so as you can see, there's like this coil in here, around here, and that's why you really want to make sure this doesn't get like flung out, because then you'll be in a world of mess. So, all right guys, steering wheel is out. We're gonna go ahead and go to the workbench because we have to transfer this here over to the new one. All right guys, so what I got here is I think this is a T20, and you've got 3 screws that you want to take out. There's one here, one there, and actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screws that we want to take out. Now, what will actually make this a little bit easier is we're gonna flip this around. We're gonna take flathead here, and you see these little plastic pieces. There's one here and here. What I'm gonna do is push these out. Boom. Push this one out. Boom. I'm gonna push this one out. All right. And then we have some extra wiggle room, because now we can move this around. And that gives us some extra room to see those screws. So we're gonna go ahead and take all 4 of these screws out. So now that we have all that out, this should just come out. All we're gonna do is pull there, and pull at the bottom here, and boom, it is out. Now there's one last connection. This one right here is actually for the heat. So what I'm gonna do is take this out just like this and just pull it apart, and there we go. So that is your controls and everything. And this is what the steering wheel looks like. So this is the OEM line here for the heat. And the last thing that we need to do is actually take this out. So this is the thing that we were working on earlier for the airbag. This is what holds the airbag in. So very carefully, we're going to push this back, and then this little spring should come out. So I'm gonna push this one out. I'm gonna push this one out as well. Okay, there we go. And remember the orientation that it has. So then I'm just going to quickly grab the new one so I don't forget. And it's going to go down here. And then in and in. Okay, there we go. So that spring is in there. That's how it's supposed to be. And now we're going to start to work on the controls and the heating. All right, guys, so I kind of got a sense of where I want to put this. I'm going to have this one route through here, push it on this side, and then there's kind of a section for it right here. And then this one as well, there's kind of like a section to put it here. And then I think I can get this to snug under there. If not, I'll let you guys know, but I'm going to keep trying to just figure out what the best way to do this is. And then basically, you're just going to want to put this in, and sometimes it's helpful to take this off, which you can. So anyways, I'm going to try and figure out the best way to do this, and I'll keep you guys. All right, guys, so I kind of figured out where I want to lay everything. It's really, you know, the best that I can do to help you guys with this is, I would say the one thing that you want to make sure is clear is make sure this section's clear over here. This is clear, this is clear, this is clear, so the airbag will just go in. And then also make sure these go down. These are for the airbag when you press on it. This back one is a little tight. There's a lot of wires here, but you just want to make sure it still works and it goes down. And yeah, everything is looking good. I'm actually going to put in the airbag while it's off the car to go ahead and test and make sure it fits. Because if I do this when it's on the car and I need to take the airbag out and there's an issue with these release clamps or anything, I won't be able to see this back here. So it's better to do it right now when it is off the car. So I'm going to put this in. Let's go ahead and check the back here. All right, so as you guys can see, you actually have a closer look at this. So you can see there's the metal pins from the airbag, and all we have to do is push. Boom, there we go. So 1, 2, oh, that one's not in. There we go, now it's in. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. And then let's go ahead and check the airbag. Yep. All right, seems like it works. Sweet. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is line up the steering wheel. I'm gonna make sure it looks right. Push it down. All right, guys, so I'm gonna take the bolt and I am going to put it in, tighten it up. So I'm actually gonna torque this to spec. So I'm gonna go online and check what the torque specs are, and I will get back to you guys. All right, guys, so we're supposed to torque it to 50 to 60 foot-pounds. So I'm gonna get my torque wrench here. I'm gonna go to 50 to 60. I'm gonna go to like 55, 60 here. And this is gonna be a lot easier with 2 people. So I'm actually gonna have my friend help me with this. So we won't record it. Or actually, we might be able to record it, but I'm going to have my friend hold the steering wheel while I torque it. All right, we're getting there. All right, there we go. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Nice.
All right, guys, so final step. We've got the controls plugged in. We've got the heat plugged in down here. This is good, this is good, this is good. Everything's clear. We're going to plug the airbag in. I'm going to...
Okay. Just face it towards the cameraman.
Yep. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and plug everything in reverse order. So we'll put the rear seat, plug that in, and then we'll do the battery in the front, and then we'll test to make sure everything works. We'll test the controls and everything and the heat and make sure that all works. All right, guys. So we just tested, and the horn works. So the horn works, volume control works. Final step is going to be, I'm going to go into the climate here, and I'm going to click on heated steering wheel, and we're going to wait and make sure that turns on. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that should be it. Everything should be good. She's torqued down, horn works, heat works, and yeah, that should be it. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you guys out. If you want to install this, and if you guys want to pick it up yourself on Evbase, I'll leave the link down below. And if you guys want to get a discount, code SHOCK should work for 10 or 15% off. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.